All right, guys. So there is a buffet, brand new buffet here in Sacramento called Captain Buffet. All right. So they just opened up, soft opening. Let's go ahead and give them a call to see what's the difference in pricing, lunch versus dinner. Okay. And so here's the buffet right here. I am on Yelp right now. Let's go ahead and click on the operation here, hours of operation. So they open every day from 11 to 9, basically, or 9:30 on Saturday and Sunday or whatnot, or Friday, Saturday. All right. So that is the operation hours there. So let's go ahead and give them a call and just ask a few questions here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and press call. That is their number. We'll go ahead and put them on speaker here.
Hi, Captain Buffet. How may I help you?
Yeah. Hey, I heard you guys just opened up, right?
Yes, day 2 is today.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the difference for lunch and dinner and the price?
For lunch, it's going to be 11 to 2:45, and it's $17.99 for adults. Children is by height. Dinner starts 3 to 9 p.m. Adults $26.99. Children are by height. Seafood gets brought out during lunch. I'm sorry. Seafood gets brought out during dinner. I'm so sorry about that. It's going to be snow crab legs. And it's going to be crawfish, shrimp, clams, etc. Just a lot of more seafood.
Okay, so more seafood. Otherwise,
Yes.
lunchtime is no seafood at all.
Lunch, we're going to have just like coconut shrimp, lemon pepper, like shrimp, but it's more like chicken. There's American foods, sushi, but the seafood, the main seafood is not out.
Okay, dinner time. Okay, all right. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Okay, bye bye.
Have a nice night.
Bye bye. All right, guys. So it looks like Captain Buffet is gonna be opening up very shortly in a couple of days. So you know what that means. I'm gonna be back in a couple of days. All right, guys. So there is a brand new buffet here in Sacramento, and I heard it's gonna be a soft opening. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna check it out. one is OneStopGuy. How's everyone all doing today? Hoping everybody is having a great day today. All right, guys, I'm in the city of Sacramento, California, and we are at Captain Buffet Sushi and Grill. All right, so they just opened up. I actually came here a couple days ago just to check it out before it opens. Now it's open, and here we are, guys. Captain Buffet. All right, guys, so we're gonna go inside. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna try it out, and I want to share with you guys. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so once again, I am in Sacramento, California. And if you guys don't know where Sacramento is, it is about 2 hours away from the Bay Area and about 6 hours away from the OC area. All right, guys, so we heard about this brand new all-you-can-eat sushi and seafood buffet here in Sacramento. It is called Captain Buffet. All right, so we came here a couple of days ago. It wasn't open yet, but now it is open, and it is soft opening. So we're gonna go inside, we're gonna check it out, we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna share with you guys. Alright, guys, so here is their menu. If you guys want to check it out in more detail, please pause the video. Alright, guys, so today we are here on their first day of soft opening during dinner time for $26.99 per person. It does include drinks as well. If you guys go during lunch, it is $17.99. Alright, guys, so right now we are in the buffet, so I'm going to go ahead and walk around here and give you guys the full tour, or the full food tour, so you guys can see what they got here. right, guys, so this buffet right here does include drinks. Okay, so this is where all the drinks are located at, and the ice cream as well. All right, guys, so we're inside this brand new buffet here called Captain Buffet in Sacramento. Let's give them a try. Guys, so the seafoods are looking real yummy, guys. Look at those snails right there. All right, guys, so we are hungry. We're gonna start grubbing on. Just make sure you guys stay in a little bit for my honest review. Alright, guys, are you guys ready for my honest review of this brand new all-you-can-eat seafood and sushi buffet in Sacramento, California? And it is called Captain Buffet. Alright, so this buffet has been in the works for a while now, and they finally opened up, guys. Today we are here during dinner time. The price is $26.99, includes drinks as well. And there is a 5% service charge on every check, okay? Doesn't matter how many people there are. If you go by yourself, they're still gonna charge you 5%. All right, so yeah, guys, today we wanted to try out, like I said, dinner time on their first day of soft opening. And there's actually a lot of parking, not too bad. We came, I guess, there's so parking in the back side. If you guys can't find the front side, there's some in the back as well, okay? And it's actually right near or next to the Blue House Korean barbecue. Okay, so if you guys know where that is, it's right on the same parking lot. So if you guys see the Blue House, then you guys know it's in the same spot. All right, but yeah, guys, as you guys heard in the beginning of the video here, I called in and I asked one of the staff what is the difference between lunch and dinner. The pricing is $17.99 for lunch, dinner is $26.99. And I always ask because I want to know the specific of what lunch versus dinner, because there is a big price difference. Okay, it's like $9, $8 or $9 difference. So I want to know what is the difference. You get what I'm saying? All right, so they said that if you guys go during lunch, there is no seafood. Okay, not too much seafood, but if you guys like seafood lovers like myself, crab legs, all that seafood that you guys saw on the table, then it will be better to go during dinner. All right, but anyways, I'm gonna say during dinner, I'm here for the seafood like mentioned. The crab legs, I'm gonna say it's one of the worst seafood that I ate that day. I'm gonna say it's pretty It's pretty not fresh. All right, guys. So it's not fresh at all. It was really watered down. It was really like kind of smushy and soft. So the crab legs, I'm gonna say it's a disappointment. Okay. The next one that I like is the snails. Really good. A crawfish was well seasoned. It was a little spicy, which I really like. It was really good. And the best of all the seafood that we had there, guys, was the steamed oyster. All right, so just eating all the steamed oyster makes it worth it for the price that you pay. I was there for mainly the crab legs, but you know, the crab leg, like I mentioned, wasn't too good. So I ended up eating most of the basically the crawfish, the snail, and the oyster. And you know, eating all that basically, you know, kind of, you know, basically worth the money. The only thing that I would say is during dinner time, they don't even have any sashimi at all. Okay, so if you guys are looking for sashimi, they don't have it for dinner. And if you guys don't really care about the seafood dinner, you don't need to come dinner time, you know what I mean? So just go during lunch, so without the seafood, and it's actually cheaper and all that. But yeah, guys, anyway, we came during dinner, and I'm gonna say over the score for the seafood and the food and all that stuff, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Customer service was really good. They always clear out our plates really fast, like right away and all that. They even wipe down the table after they take out the plates, you know, the dirty plates and all that. So that was really good. So basically 7 out of 10. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit, guys. I'm gonna give it another 0.5 out of 10 because of customer service, because they clean out the plates really fast, which I really like. You know, I've been to other buffets where they just left you know, our plates stacking up and it looks really messy and dirty. All right, so and the other second feedback that I would say is they should refill the food faster, because when I was walking around to look for more food to eat, most of the buffet were like either half or even almost empty. You know, they need to refill it up because there's really nothing to eat when it's empty. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, overall score during soft opening dinner time, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an overall score of a 7.5 out of 10. All right, guys, so it is based on my experience, the day that I was there, the time that I was there. So your experience may be different. All right, so if you guys want to know, you guys got to come here and check it out for yourself to know. All right, guys, just wanted to share what we had for dinner today at the all-you-can-eat brand new Captain Buffet in the city of Sacramento, California. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions or comment, leave them down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, okay? And tap in the notification bell, so whenever I upload any new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And the rest of the video, guys, I'm just gonna be eating. So if you guys like to watch me eat, please watch. And if you guys don't like to watch, you guys can shut it off. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.